And thanks for having me today. Thanks for success for introducing me. I am Mayuri, partner and head of Chinese practice at Kudun and Partners. It is my great pleasure to join you all today. All right, the relationship between Hong Kong and Thailand has gone a long way, and today's webinar is particularly timely when both countries are seeking to enhance regional collaboration in the post-COVID era. In terms of business adventure, Thailand is relatively open and willing to grant support for foreign investment in Thailand. So today, my presentation will focus on three main points. The first one is the latest trend, market environment and opportunity in Thailand. And second is the foreign investment related law, including restriction and incentives. And last but not least is about the introduction to company formation in Thailand. In the end, if I still have time, I will talk about overview of key legal issue and legal risks for foreign investment in Thailand. Now, let's move on to the first topic. Thailand, the land of smiles and investment opportunities, is located in the heart of mainland Southeast Asia. It is an important channel connecting ASEAN with the rest of the world. Thailand's excellent geographical location and abundant natural resources attract nearly 40 million international tourists every year before the outbreak of COVID. According to the World Bank Ease of Doing Business in 2020, Thailand is ranked 21st among 190 countries and ranked the third among ASEAN countries, only behind Singapore and Malaysia. The Ease of Doing Business Index is ranked countries based on the business environment and regulatory environment for foreign business to do business in Thailand. In addition, Thailand has retained its #1 ranking by the US News as the best country in the world for starting business. Thailand's high ranking is largely due to government consistency effort to improve both regulatory environment and business incentive. The Thai government has also set up a government agency, namely the BOI or the Board of Investment, to manage and attract domestic and foreign investors to invest in Thailand. If a company meets BOI promotion condition and is granted a BOI promotion certificate, it could receive several incentives, such as 3 to 8 years of corporate income tax exemption, or any reduction of raw material or machine import duties, and other non-tax incentives. For example, foreigner can own land in Thailand and permit to be 100% owned in Thailand. We will talk about these details and policy and incentive later. Apart from the industrial-based incentive, the Thai government has aggressively introduced new promotion policy. The Eastern Economic Corridor, or EEC, is an area-based development initiative. The EAC project initially focused on the 3 eastern provinces in Thailand. Firstly is Rayong and Chonburi and Chachoengsao province. The Thai government has launched measures to support and accelerate the economic growth in the EEC. For instance, measures to develop public utility and measures to develop transportation system and logistics in order to promote the area of EEC. You can see from the left column that EEC has 10 largest industries, and the most popular industries are likely the cars, smart electronics, medicals and wellness, tourists, robotics, and industry. The EEC has designated 21 promoted zones to be location for the targeted industry. The investment in the target industry and the promoted zone will be entitled to additional tax benefits, such as 50% reduction of CIT corporate income tax for maximum 5 years or tax holidays, or other non-tax benefits that I just mentioned. Then look at the overall trend of foreign investment in Thailand before COVID. Since 2017, the BOI had received more and more incentive investment application from China and Hong Kong. Especially in 2020, before COVID, Hong Kong has become the 3rd largest source of investment in the BOI record. What are the reasons behind that? Why so many investment in Thailand? motive behind are to find market and resource here. In addition, Thailand's strategic location, relatively well-developed infrastructure among Southeast Asia countries, and the government support has made Thailand a preferred destination for foreign investors. If you look at the foreign investment project approved by the BOI by industry in 2021, the electrical appliance and electronic industry attracts more international investor in Thailand. There are 186 projects worth around 67 million baht that invest in Thailand. Thailand's E&E sector has grown rapidly into a global powerhouse and is the world's second largest exporter of computer hard disk drive, air conditioners, and washing machine. Chemicals, paper, and plastic was another industry that attracts significant interest from foreign investors to Thailand, and it's ranked number 2 in this chart. For Hong Kong direct investment in Thailand, according to the Department of Business Development in Thailand, or we can call it the DBD, based on the DBD data on incorporation application received in 2021, Hong Kong investor has 3 types. First, Thai investors intend to fully use Thailand's raw material resource, such as rubber industry. And second, investors use Thailand as the production and export base to its targeted country, such as automobile and electrical appliance industries. And not surprisingly, travel and tourism industry is also a popular target industry for Hong Kong investment in Thailand. For the investment trend during 2019 to 2022, due to the pandemic and clean energy trend in the world, some sectors such as EV car, e-commerce, e-payment, and other digital sectors have gradually become popular areas for foreign investment in Thailand. The Thai government aims to make Thailand a major EV car production base in the Southeast Asia region. To achieve those goals, the BOI has proposed many incentives to encourage more manufacturers of EV cars in Thailand. For example, for project investment of EV car and plug-in hybrid vehicle, if the total investment reaches 5 billion baht or about 1 billion Hong Kong dollar, enterprise can enjoy 3 to 8 years of exemption of corporate income tax and other import tariff reduction as well. In addition, during the pandemic, e-commerce in Thailand has developed rapidly, while Thailand is still lagging behind in the development of e-commerce. So the BOI has launched a series of new policies to measure and aiming to encourage the development of broader pool of qualified Thai IT specialists and allow to creation of more competitive local platform and IT operations. The BOI has developed and promoted the category of development of software, digital platform, and digital content, which will be eligible for 8 years of tax holidays. All right. After introducing the current investment trend, I now moving to the main foreign investment law in Thailand. Despite Thailand welcoming foreign investment, some sectors are subject to foreign equity restriction as well. For foreign investors, the first consideration when they're entering into Thailand for investment is whether there is any legal restriction or incentive applicable to the foreign investment project. For example, for restriction, the principal law which limits foreign ownership in Thailand is the FBA or the Foreign Business Act. But for the promotion side, the Board of Investment or the BOI is the key authority which directly promotes investment in Thailand. In principle, the BOI maintains a policy of giving special consideration to investment projects. Under the BOI, this promotion could include both tax and non-tax benefits. The FBA is the most comprehensive and important law in the field of restriction on foreign investment. Foreign investor or foreigner mentioned in the FBA will include foreign natural person or foreign company, and also a company that set up in Thailand but have foreigner hold more than 50% of shares. What are the scope of business restricted by the FBA? The FBA separates business into three types. The first one is the business that prohibited foreigner to do. So the foreigner cannot do the farming or forestry. And second one is the business that foreigner can do, but it will be subject to permission from the Ministry of Commerce with the approval from the cabinet, which is very rare. And from my experience, there is no foreigner has received this kind of license before. This including the production of sugar or some production of wool. The third one is a nationwide list. The third one is that the foreigner can run such business if they receive the foreign business license. The business that restricted under the list 3 is service or the service business, such as accounting, legal, architecture, engineering, or advisory. So these are fall under the scope of service business in Thailand. And other such as retail or wholesale, hotel, advertising, selling food or beverage, or construction. These are also categorized in the list 3. And if the foreigner would like to conduct a business in Thailand with a foreign majority owned, it has to apply for the foreign business license or FBL first, then they can do such business. Based on the definition above, if the majority of share of a limited company are held by Thais, it will be regarded as a Thai company and therefore not subject to the FBA. However, if a foreigner hold more than 50% of share, such company will be regarded as a foreign company, and therefore, if such company conduct those restricted business, a foreign business license is also required. In practice, applying for the FBL is lengthy, and it takes like almost 6 months to receive such foreign business license. All right. Then let's talk about investment promotion law. The BOI Thailand help foreigners to expand their business in Thailand, and they have so many promotion. But how the BOI is a business restricted, and it's it promote the business based on the category of the business. You can see from the middle column here that there are 8 key sectors that the BOI promote, and the BOI has from time to time change the policy and update the list, because the social, based on the social and based on the environment, and then they will have the trend to promote, such as for this year, they try to promote the EV car production. So they have a new regulatory to apply and to promote those foreign investment in Thailand. Incentive and privilege can be both tax and non-tax benefit, such as for tax, is the most attractive one is that the exemption of corporate income tax, or the exemption of machinery tax or import duties of raw material, or any exemption on export duties. And for non-tax incentive, the most important thing is that a foreign company can be 100% owned and to invest and to conduct business in Thailand. And other things such as foreigner can own land and can have visa and work permit facilitation, and also the foreigner can permit to own factory here in Thailand. Through the general introduction of Thailand foreign investment law, as you may see, Thailand's overall foreign investment restriction and BOI investment promotion are relatively broad and detailed based on different industry. As it can be seen, retaining competent legal consult is also important for foreign investment in Thailand. We suggest that foreigner, when entering into Thailand and want to make any investment, you have to see and to conduct full feasibility study of the investment promotion law in Thailand and to understand the restriction on the investment as well. All right, moving to the third part of my presentation, overview of and company formation in Thailand. Apart from private limited company, foreign company can also consider to form a branch office or a representative office when you entering into Thailand. All right, let's look at the difference between setting up this entity in Thailand. First of all, branch office and representative office are all considered as an extension of an existing legal entity in the company group into a new country, and so it cannot bear legal liability alone. Branch office is not qualified and not required to register with the DBD, Department of Business Development of Thailand. Under Thai law, the branch office is also governed by the Foreign Business Act, which means if in any case that the activities of a branch office fall under the category, the restriction under the Foreign Business Act, such branch office is also required to receive a foreign business license as well. Unlike the branch office, the representative office is required to register with the DBD and also required to conduct a full tax registration. The representative office in Thailand can only conduct non-profit activities, such as searching for products and service for the headquarters, testing, controlling the quality of the product purchased in Thailand, and some other activity, including promoted new products and service of the headquarters. In short, the representative office is not allowed to conduct any profit-making activities or earn any income back to the headquarters. On the other hand, the most attractive aspect of the representative office in Thailand is that the left office is not subject to the regular work permit ratio of 4 Thai employees for each one foreign employee. The work permit ratio for the representative office is only 1 Thai employee per 1 foreign employee, with a maximum number of 5 work permits allowed. Apart from the 2 forms above, a private limited company is the most popular form of business structure in Thailand. When setting up a private limited company, there are some different forms setting up a company in Hong Kong. For example, a private company in Thailand must have at least 3 individuals as the company promoter, and the number of shareholders must always remain at least 3. Okay, these 3 persons can be incorporation or shareholder individually. The share can be classified either preferred share or ordinary share. Each ordinary share shall have 1 vote, and preferred share can have different voting and dividend right and liquidation right, which means that you can set the preferred share to be different from the ordinary shares. From the company in which 50% of shares are owned by foreigners, it is restricted capital and paid in capital shall be determined based on whether it is subject to the restriction under the FBA. For the company not subject to the restriction of the FBA, the minimum registered capital can be only 2 million baht. But if any company activity is subject to the FBA, then the registered capital must be higher, which is 3 million Thai baht. And as I mentioned before, a ratio of 4 Thai employees per one foreign employee high is also applied for a private limited company. All right, last but not least, I will share you the legal risks and dispute that our client often face during my legal practice. There are so many legal risks, so many types of legal risks that I have seen. But first of all, is the risk regarding the chain of law policy. I think this one is quite common and general when foreigner invest in any country. In Thailand, for example, in 2007, the Thai government suddenly proposed a bill of limited foreign entity to invest in Thailand. At that time, like so many investors are affected from such law. So this is one of the key concerns that you have to bear in mind when you investment in Thailand. And secondly is the legal risk of contract performing. I believe like some business owner, when they first initially invest in other country, they will concern only the figure and number and profit of the business, and they maybe sometimes forget about how to perform and to comply with the contract, and they don't understand, don't have the strong sense of the contract performance. But later, when the business like quite good and they have profit, and people will try to do how to manage and how to share the profit, people will come back to the agreement and then say that, oh, I didn't comply with the agreement and I didn't do any agreement, or I don't have any specify in that agreement. So this also a legal risk that, okay, when you first enter into Thailand, you have to set up the agreement, the contract clearly, so that then you don't have any problem later. The third one is that the risk of labor law. I think the employment law in Thailand and in Hong Kong may be more or less the same, because they keen to promote and to protect employee more than the employers. So if a foreigner want to do a company, set up a company in Thailand and maybe do some factory in Thailand, and later they don't understand the employment law of Thailand, so maybe sometimes they forget to grant the employee some overtime wage, or didn't grant a proper notice to terminate those Thai employees, they might face some problem here as well. And the first one is the legal risk regarding nominee shareholders. Why I have to say about nominee shareholder, and as I talked earlier, that the Foreign Business Act require, in some activity require Thai shareholder, require the company to be Thai. So some company, they just like use some Thai national or Thai friends to hold the share instead of them. So actually nominee is prohibited in Thai law. So that if you plan to have any Thai national to hold share instead of you, that would be another problem as well. And last one is the legal risk regarding the IP right or intellectual property rights. I understand that especially for those startup company, they don't care much about IP right, so they didn't have any trademark registration or any licensing agreement at all. And later when business boom, they always have this kind of problem and dispute, like, well, who is the owner, or the legitimate owner has the right to use the trademark and so on. So if I recommend that if you have any chance, you should register your trademark properly in Thailand first. All right, I think these are all my presentation. I hope they are useful for all of you. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask at the Q&A session, or later can contact me. Thank you. 多謝大家。
咁如果大家想知道更加多政府向中小企提供嘅資訊同埋支援服務，可以透過 PowerPoint 上面嘅 QR code 或者網址瀏覽中小企連線 SME Link。網站嘅內容主要分為3大類，分別係對中小企業嘅支援、活動日誌同埋最新消息。喺對中小企業嘅支援入面，都劃分咗多個主題，包括政府資助計劃、非財務支援、初創企業、內地市場同埋海外市場，等大家可以喺單一嘅網上平台更容易揾到所需嘅資訊同埋服務。咁今日嘅網上研討會已經結束，喺度再次多謝 Mayuri 同埋 Michael 同埋各位參加嘅朋友。今次研討會嘅部分錄影都會喺稍後嘅時間上載去我哋呢個 YouTube 嘅頻道，下次再見。Thank you Mayuri and Michael for your insightful sharing. The webinar recording will be uploaded to our YouTube channel later. Thank you all for joining us today. See you next time.
Thank you.